Alright, so boom, listen. I know, we're supposed to be playing Cyberpunk, but let's take a little break and let's talk about some games that came out or were debuted or, shown again at the Game Awards. Because, it is Game Awards. Okay. I got a bunch of games to talk about, but we're only going to talk about one today, right? And it's called After Us. Now, I've been meaning to play me some more, like, atmospheric, single-player style games, and this give me, like, I ain't gonna lie, ever since they re-showed, what is it called? Adam? No. What the fuck? It's Atomic Heart. Ever since they showed Atomic Heart again, every game in like the Game Awards feels like Atomic. This reminds me of English. This reminds me of like Atomic Heart mixed with Little Nightmares, and you gotta respect the craftsmanship. It looks cool, and it looks just to be like Little Nightmares, but kind of set in that more. Like each like frame is something completely different, and I have no idea what it is, and that's why I love it. It's got to have some uniqueness. I am waiting for more story games, which I heard of, like stuff like Immortal, and we'll talk about that one next. More story games like this, but it's always good to sit down and play one of these more, more flagrant games. They're very new and obvious and stuff. But I'm also tired of not seeing like release dates. I'm seeing months. Like, it kind of sucks when the game you've been waiting for is not going to drop. And I don't know. I'm not saying this game's not going to get pushed back or not going to drop or stuff like that. I'm just saying a lot of games in this vein always get, pushed back, all these story games, because the developer or developee wants it to have a specific story, and if they can't hit that, they're going to push it back or they're going to nuke it. And that's what's going on with Letter to the Future. That was supposed to drop, and now we got to wait until next year. And that's not cool, because I was ready to play it. So, it is like, it is what it is. But, I think story games are the hardest to make that are single player. Obviously, that single player, that's the hardest game to make, because it's so easy to get lost in your story, to make it uneven or not make sense. And that's why that's why developing on paper or typing it or doing anything before actually getting into the engine is the best thing to do, even though I'm not doing that right now. But that's besides the point. The point is, you got to have fun with these things, right? It's got to have an equal amount of storytelling that makes sense, and it's got to have an equal amount of opportunity for you to like the genre. Because right now you're just seeing a character go through a bunch of different environments, fighting various things. These games have puzzles, so there's got to be a puzzle in there somewhere. So it looks like you're running from puzzles, and basically the world collapsed, and you can see that she's bringing like the life. So she is life, or she embodies life or something, and she's trying to uncorrupt the world. You see, that's why trailers, you gotta make sure your trailers speak to your gamer. Cause I was not peeping that out. And look, she's cold somehow, and you're in the desert, but it's probably the cold world, because look, it's nuclear destruction, it's isometric weirdness, trash everywhere, merry-go-round. I don't know who threw that away. Cyber City, it's like a whole apocalypse. You can see the birds are flying with her. So, it's basically reclaim the earth is what I'm saying. You got those statues like that. That's what maybe reminded me of jeez, bro, I'm blanking. Little Nightmare. So, you have your whatever that is. It looks like the humans. You have your bosses you gotta fight through. The music picks up. You gotta dodge this. You gotta swim through that. You gotta jump over here. You gotta don't get hit by a harpoon. Resurrect a weenie dog. It could have been any dog. Of course, they gotta bring out the weenie, bro. Like, come on, everybody know weenie dogs are weird. But you got the eagle. You know what I'm saying? All that. So it seems like she's like, okay, so she's bringing back the ghost of the dead animals, and she's like harmonizing them, and then she like, oh yeah, have this life, and then like maybe she's at the pinnacle of the earth, like maybe she gotta go in the earth and then redo the earth to make the earth regrow the thing. Yeah, I mean, very very good plot. See, that's why you gotta rewatch these trailers. That's why when I record, I like to watch the trailer, because I might come up with more ideas when it's coming. That's besides the point. The point is, this game looks cool. I'm not going to do any research on it because I don't want to get spoiled. Hopefully it drops whenever it says it drops. I need a solid release date. Come on, developers. Everybody, come on. You know what? I'm gonna start doing what I say developers should do. Okay, from now on, I want developers to give a solid release date. And you might say, "Well, travel, you can't just, bubble." I can't even give an example. Travel, you can't just say to release on this date. There's plenty of problems that happen. You know why? And then what I gotta say to that is, you're dumb, because all developers know that when you make a schedule, you add 50% to it. So if a game's supposed to come out in a week, you're supposed to double that at least, maybe even a little higher, depending on the complexity of the game, because there will be a point where something doesn't work, and I am currently not doing what I tell other people to do, but I don't have $4 million in a team of 30 people, so that's my excuse. But that's all I gotta say. I hope this game comes out and is good. It looks good. And I got more games to talk about from the Game Awards, so stay tuned. Roll the outro.
Cool. I'm always worried about my city boy.